ituloy natin itong pag-uusap natin kasama ang aking beloved na uncle, si Father Venerando Agner, dito sa episode ng Mama's Boys. How does music come into play sa iyong vocation ngayon? Ayan.
And one reason why we were also exposed to it was that members of our family, our aunties and our uncles, were involved in the music ministry. I came to realize that children have talents to develop.
Di ba parang si Tito, just for context of the also taught me chords and also how to read notes. And then binasag di ba, from the arrangement dito, you broke the chords and then the chords into a different chord.
Has
and then
particular gift to contribute to the community, the priesthood. When I celebrated my 40th, I told the guests, "See you on my 50th." And they told me, "Father, are you sure you will still be around when you celebrate the 50th? People who were there were Father Tabora, the Jesuits.
the Jesuits.
And Father John Carroll
Yes, okay.
was there also. I would meet Father John Carroll in Payatas. Another time I would meet him in Rome at the Gregorian University because he was shuttling from Rome to Payatas. He was, I think, a social scientist or a sociologist. And so he was teaching also at the Gregorian University. And they were in Payatas. Before we got there, we had an ocular visit of the place to check what we could possibly do. And when we came, I was with some other priests. When we arrived there, people in the shacks closed their windows and their doors. And we said, why are they doing that? They were saying that when people from outside come, they usually are afraid because those who would visit Payatas were claimants of the place there. So they thought that we were among the claimants of the properties there. But anyway, we eventually set up, we were sent there by cardinals to run the parish. And when we were already there, one of the first conference who were assigned was my own classmate from Tacloban, Father 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. But anyway, many interesting stories. There were also Father Vic Pacheco from Leyte also. And Father 𝒂𝒂𝒂 at one time, he went around the place looking for people who could help him in the parish. And he came to one shack and found there one lady, with a poor lady with two children. And Father 𝒂𝒂𝒂 started talking to her and said, "Can you not help us in the parish?" And the lady said, "Father, I never go out of this shack. My husband is a trash picker, is the one that sustains us." And he said, "I never go out because I never even got to elementary school." So he was there. And he said, Father 𝒂𝒂𝒂 told him, "Okay, if you don't have any educational background, there's always something that you can do. You go around the whole place look for mothers like you who may have children who have physical disabilities. She said, Father, I never leave this place. I don't know the people around. And Father said, okay, you just ask how many mothers of PWD, what's that? What they call that? Persons with disabilities.
Yes,
And then, but anyway, so she decided to go around. After 1 week, said, Father, this is the number of people who have mothers who have children with disabilities. And then the Father Bebo told him, okay, gather them. Said, Father, what for? Said, just gather them and bring them to the makeshift chapel.
Yes.
And then said, what will we do there? Said, you just converse. You talk to one another. How you take care of the children. What are your difficulties? What are your problems? Just converse. And then they did that. So this lady who never had any experience, eventually became the facilitator. And then Father Bebo started inviting people from other places, experts, to help them in dealing with
The situation.
children with disabilities. And this mother, this mama who never had any education, eventually was sent by Father Bebo to represent the group in different conferences or workshops. And then later, she was already representing the group when there was a national gathering. And eventually, she started representing the group in international gatherings. And so she was able to visit India, she went to Germany, she went all the way to Africa. And Father Bebo had to teach her how to speak English.
English, yes.
And a few years back, when we had an international gathering, she was already sharing her experience in English. And she continues to be an active worker in Payatas until now.
So you've noticed that there was a change from just being within, tapos biglang external.
Lumawak yung kanyang mundo. At saka hanggang ngayon, just a few months ago, she was here again because there was a workshop for these people.
How about for you, Tito? I'd like to go back dun sa your Valenzuela choir. Diba that was back in the 1970s? Where are they now? Did you continue?
That was in 1977 when I was ordained. And so my journey with them goes hand in hand with my own anniversaries.
Okay.
So my priestly anniversaries, I tell them, now that I am 48, we have been 48 years together. And they continue as a choir. They graduated college, they became professionals, they became parents, and now some are grandparents. And it's interesting, I come to realize that there's a lot of difference with people I came to know when they were children, and people I came to know when they were already adults. And sometimes I come across these people that I came to know as children, and they come here. I say, for what occasion? No occasion. They just want to be together again, to
reconnect.
Visit, to reconnect. And so that group I got to know when I was in my first year of the priesthood. They continue to connect. They were here just a few days back because one of them is now working in the U.S. and she came for a visit. So the whole group came. And then I did not realize that I had been helping people that continue to connect. Because there's the other group, aside from this in Valenzuela. The parish of Valenzuela had a choir made up of all the choirs from the different chapels. and we had a concert at the Film Life auditorium. For me, that was an activity then, and then it was finished. But they kept coming back, trying to just express their appreciation for the fact that we had once come together as a big choir, and we had a concert at the Film Life auditorium. And they're all professionals now. Some have already died. Some I have officiated at their wedding. Sometimes I'm surprised that some people celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary tell me, Father, it was you who
officiated their
and some I have officiated their silver jubilee again. Some have already died. But it's interesting how these people whom I got to know when they were children keep on trying to reconnect.
Ang ganda.
And I had several groups because we had the groups here, several generations already. The Payatas kids also, we were together for some time. Then I have the choir there in the provincial house of the Daughters of Charity. And this choir is called Kasimba.
Kasimba,
and the Kasimba is kabataan para sa simbahan at bayan. So they're mainly a choir. But they are taught from even as early as their elementary years to learn how to reach out. To reach out
beautiful.
to others. So they're a choir, but they are all being challenged to reach out to their neighbors and their peers, because actually most of them are coming from the squatter area in front of the provincial house of the Daughters of Charity. And how do these children reach out? They check what are the talents. For example, one is interested in dancing. Now, you go around your neighborhood, look for other children
who are
interested in dance, and then you come together. And you meet regularly, prepare dances for certain occasions, and eventually, these are the children who do the liturgical dance. And they by themselves are doing that. And then the other talent, you are good at drawing. Okay, you look for other people, other children, fellow children who are interested in that. And then you meet and others are interested in even writing or playing different instruments. But whatever interest you have, you look for somebody else.
Like-minded people.
Yeah, like-minded. And then you come together. And such train them as they grow through elementary, high school, college. That framework of my life is not just me, just not myself. Just like you have your formation meant for others. So, and interesting, well, they are fortunate that they have the sisters with them. Because when there are calamities, like for example, I was able to join them going to Infanta when there was that flood there in Infanta. And these youngsters, children, they help in debriefing. For the victims of calamities. And how do they help? They gather the children with particular interests, and then they do activities with them, workshop with them, and they were able to go to Cagayan de Oro with the typhoon. Devastated Cagayan de Oro. Many of them were in Leyte, Yolanda. And they were youngsters. They were not professionals, but they helped in.
So these are college, tito, college young professionals.
Even they were in high school. They were still in high school, and these sisters would bring them along all the way to college also. Now that some of them are professionals now, there's another generation of that choir. Actually, there already a third generation.
Third generation.
Yeah, and so I was able to again, meet them when they were children. And every year they try to find an occasion to
reconnect.
To come.
Pero siguro, Tito, I'd like to possibly affirm that kind of choir, no? Because the experience of the choirs, perhaps of those that I've joined and the choirs that I know, sometimes they just get so stuck in their own parish, diba? Na hindi sila, they don't go out and reach out to other people. Yung the social justice aspect ba dito? Na, ano? And them practicing that, I think that's a good model, no, for choirs na their service in the church is not just inside the church but also outside.
That's good because the Sacrosanctum Concilium says that the liturgy is the summit and source of Christian life. So you move to the liturgy, but the liturgy brings you to the community. And well, this group is fortunate because they have the sisters with them. The daughters of charity.
So anong gagawin dito kung kunwari if you're a choir, because possibly there are choirs listening right now dito sa atin.
Yes.
If you're a choir but you don't have like these opportunities na sisters, what could they do?
Well, here in before this became a parish, we were just a seminary here, but our chapel was open to the neighbors. And so the choir actually was not just in seminarians, although we had a very good choir of seminarians because at that time we were many seminarians. But we had also a choir of people around here. And these people around, every summer break, they would organize catechism classes. And so they had some kind of a workshop to train as catechists for the children. But part of their activity was always to help the children who were coming from poor places here. So they had to raise funds to buy school supplies because the catechism class is in the summer. So when the school year begins, they see to it that these children are well provided with their needs for the school. And interesting, what these catechists were doing, the members of the choir, they would go around the villages here. And what were they doing? We announced here in the chapel that our choir members will be going to your homes to collect your old newspapers and your bote.
Okay.
Bote
Diario bote.
Yeah. And they were able to collect plenty, and they sent it to the junk shops, and they had money.
Okay.
So not only were they helping these children, they were also connecting with the different families in the vicinity, in the village, and they got to be known. And so whenever they ask for help and for donations, people have easily help because they know this. They have, in a sense, have connected with the community. Actually, there are so many benefits. I call them collateral benefits from working. Like, for example, many parents are thankful that their children, as they grow older, are being trained to sing the responsorial psalm or to read, do the readings.
Yes.
And I said, wait, what's special about that? He said, Father, it's a big thing that these people are able to stand in front of a crowd.
Yes, true.
Not everybody is able to do that easily. So sometimes the engagement may be just in the choir, but actually you are forming people for bigger things.
Yes.
And many other things that make them not only good citizens but better disciples.
You talked about the liturgy a while ago, Tito, and I know some friends na you also compose. You've composed some songs. Maybe if you'd like to share with us, what's your journey as a composer, and then would you like to share it with us? Share with us if there's a song that you've composed?
Yeah. it's interesting that every time you change the topic is always interesting.
Okay.
I'm interested. Well, with regards to composing, many people tell me, "Di ba father nagko-compose kayo dati?" Sabi ko, "Oh, I used to compose. Now I am decomposing." And one of the compositions I did many years ago already is the Espiritung Banal. And so many, I don't know why so many people are touched by that song. And those who know the song, it's not one disadvantage we have is that we don't have the kind of publicity that we have with the Jesuit
Music Ministry.
Because actually we have many songwriters and composers among the Vincentians. One of them was with Manoling Francisco when they were in high school. They were together in Ateneo, but later on joined us because he's a neighbor here. And what you were doing, learning music with your classmates, he was doing that with the others in high school in Ateneo. So we have several different composers and songwriters, but so I started getting interested in writing music as early as high school. Because when I entered the seminary, it was the first time that I got engaged in choral singing. Because we were first year high school. I was only 13 years old. My voice was a soprano. So I was a soprano in the first year and the second year until the voice breaks and later on you become a tenor or
Pero right now, Tito, you're a what voice are you?
I used to sing bass and tenor. And,
both?
But now I can reach only up to an E. That's E above the middle C. No. Yeah. Well, the male voice is one octave lower than what is written anyway. But I started trying to imitate different songs. And I started composing. And I learned a lot from private reading. I learned harmony in high school. So harmony, I continued to play piano, the guitar, bandurria, and other
So Tito,
instruments.
self-taught ka lang?
Yeah, I was very happy that we had a very good library in high school. They were in Spanish. The books were in Spanish, but I learned much of my music background from reading
Spanish books?
Spanish books in music. And well, actually, different interests. They were all in the library. But I got enough skills to be able to write choral composition. And I was just fortunate that we have the different schools of the Daughters of Charity. We had Santa Isabel College, Concordia, Immaculate Heart of Mary College, San Juan de Dios, and many others. And when we were seminarians, we had a yearly concert with one of the colleges. So they provided the female voice, we provided, the seminarians provided the male voice. And I was in touch with many of these of the sisters who were in charge there, and we had the School of Music in Santa Isabel. And when I was writing music, I always had in mind the choir of Santa Isabel. And it was they're all classically trained. So you get the best bass, tenors, baritones, so altos and soprano. When some people ask me, Father, why are your compositions always in a high range.
Very high.
I said because I always composed them for the choir in Santa Isabel. And we would come for the celebrations of St. Vincent, St. Louis. We would come together for the ordinations. And I started writing for the liturgy at the time when there was not much material yet for the liturgy, because it was a new shift from Latin to the vernacular, Tagalog or English, Kapampangan, etc. And the reason why I was writing was there was a lack of material. And I thought that after that I would just everything will pass, and nothing more will be remembered about that. But I came to now I realize that the things I taught at that time, they are not forgotten.
Yes.
They continue singing them.
Actually, Tito, diba, this song that you composed, the Espiritung Banal, I think it was used either for the Chrism Mass or the installation of Bishop Ruperto Santos in the Archdiocese, the Diocese of Antipolo.
Yeah, actually, the Espiritung Banal is from the entrance antiphon of the ordination Mass. So when I was preparing for an ordination, I looked at the text of the entrance antiphon, and it's taken from Luke 4:18. You say Luke 4:18, chapter 4, verse 18, which actually it is the text for the entrance antiphon, but it's our motto.
What is your motto?
Evangelizare pauperibus misit me. He sent me to preach the good news to the poor. That is our motto as Vincentians. And then when I look at the text, it's the entrance antiphon. It's also the entrance antiphon for the Chrism Mass. So
okay.
they keep on singing that.
That explains
So they
it.
sing it at ordinations, at the Chrism Mass. Here, we sing it every time we have the novena of St. Vincent. So, the other songs are actually liturgical. And one of the, well, I have saw somebody at one time, we had a celebration here. And one sister approached me and said, "Father, they told me that you wrote the entrance song." And the one beside me, he also wrote the Panginoon Maawa Ka that we sang. He wrote the Santo. He wrote the Cordero.
Abangan sa susunod na episode.
O Espiritu ng kabanalan, o Espiritu ng pagmamahal, sa aking puso, ikaw ay nanganahan. Ng kapwa ko'y aking paglingkuran. That's the
Meron din yung
word.
outside.
Yeah.
So, I think back in I was in college during that time when it was announced that you would be the provincial superior of the congregation of the mission.
You have no privilege of refusing. You are asking what I am most grateful for. Actually, every time I meet a person, I'm very grateful for this for this person, because I know there's a lot of wealth in everyone, and a lot of not only wealth but a lot of goodwill.